When I feel what I feel, sometimes it's hard to tell you so. You may not be in the mood to learn what you think you know. There are times.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. And to start this look off, of course, we're going to go in with some primer, and this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Primer, and also packing on the Benefit POREfessional just to where I have large pores, which is mainly around my T-zone area. And then I'm going in with foundation. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation in the shade 103. Dotting that all over my face and blending it with a damp beauty blender. And giving a big thanks to Colourpop for helping me achieve this beautiful look for spring using their wonderful products. And I'm going in with Colourpop's No Filter Concealer in the shade Fair 5, putting that underneath my eyes, on my forehead, cupid's bow, and chin, blending it with the same beauty blender as always just to give me a more highlighted look. I really loved this concealer, and I just loved the way it blended out flawlessly and gave me a beautiful finish. So I'm really impressed with that. And I'm going to be baking and setting the rest of that concealer with the Mercier powder. And I skipped the nose contouring because I was out of focus in the camera. But you guys have seen me do my nose contour in other videos. And then I'm going to be setting the rest of my face with the BareMinerals BarePro powder foundation in the shade Warm Natural 12.
You're a positive, motivating force within my life. Should you ever feel the need to wonder why?
And to bronze up my face, I'm using the Benefit Hoola bronzer. I haven't used it in a while, so I'm just going to pack that on over my cheeks, forehead, and underneath my jawline. Just to give me a more, since this is like a more spring look, I wanted it to be more orangey toned, since I have been using the gray toned color more. Then I'm going in with Colourpop Super Shock Cheek blush in between the sheets. If you guys are looking for a more settled blush, I really recommend this one. It applied really nicely, and since I don't really like having too much rosy cheeks, it worked for me. And then for eyes, I'm using Colourpop Give It To Me Straight eyeshadow palette, going in with the shade Truth Hurts for my transition shade all over my crease, blending that upwards towards the brow bone. And then to deepen that color, I'm going in with the shade Frank, just to give it the more smoky effect.
When I feel what I feel, sometimes it's hard to tell you so. You may not be in the mood to learn what you think you know.
Next, I'm dipping my brush into the shade called BS, which is one of my favorite eyeshadows in the palette, putting that more, focusing it more on my outer V, just to add more orange into it, since it is going to be like a spring bronzy type of look. So I do love having the oranges there. But then to smoke it out even more on the outer corner, I'm using the shade Actually, which is a deeper brown, because I do also want that smoky effect still. And I can't forget the pinky color, so I'm taking this color called TMI, applying that over my crease. I really love the color. It was like a purple pinkish type of color, so it was perfect. So I'm just blending that inwards, and then I'm also using the same shades underneath my lash line. Then I dip the brush in the same concealer just to cut my crease with it halfway, because I do feel like the eyeshadow comes out more pigmented with concealer instead of spraying it with Fix Plus for me. I don't know. I just feel like the concealer makes it pop more for me. I did try the setting spray, but it didn't work out for me. So I'm going in with the shade Forthright, which is a beautiful bronze copper color. I really enjoyed it. I was like, girl, kill it. And I'm just applying it all over where I added the concealer. And then using the rest of the excess of that concealer, I'm cutting out the edges to make it a more sharper look. And then I'm curling my lashes and applying mascara from Collab. Really love this mascara, and I prepped them for falsies. And the falsies I used are from Eylure from KRAZYRAYRAY. I applied the falsies off camera because I can only do it up close, sorry. And after I applied the same mascara on my lower lashes. And then for lipstick, I use Colourpop's liquid lipstick in What You Doing, because you can't have a look without lipstick, girl, like, really. So I really loved the color. I think it really went well with the eyeshadow. And then I'm going to be using Colourpop In-NUDE-ENDO Highlighting Kit, going with the shades On the Loose and Morning After. But first, I like to spray my face with the setting spray. This is from Pretty Vulgar, and while my face is still wet, that's when I go in with the highlighters so it could have more pigmented effect.
Should you ever feel the need to wonder why, let me know.
And that's the final result. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you. Bye.